guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing great. So guys, in today's recipe we're going to be making roasted plantain, aka Niger Bole, and fried red snapper fish with some hot spicy garlic sauce. Okay, so let's go through all the ingredients for this recipe. So for the starting, we're going to start with our bole. Here I already washed my plantain before getting it ready to peel it. So I'm going to start by using my knife to give it a deep cut to take off the skin. So I'm going to carefully use my hand to take off the skin after using my knife to give it a mark. So I'm going to follow that step to take off all the other peel of the plantain. So right now I'm done taking off the peel, so I'm just going to use my knife to carefully give it a deep markings all through the sides of the plantain in order for the heat of my grill to penetrate inside the plantain to make it cook properly. So when I'm done giving it the marks, I'm going to sprinkle in just a little salt and use my hand to massage the salt carefully on the plantain. So at this moment, I'm going to set my grill on 180 degree and I'm going to put my plantain and leave it to cook for 30 to 40 minutes. So at this moment you can see I'm just sprinkling a little bit of vegetable oil to give it that nice shiny and also to make it cook very well. So when I'm done, I'm going to transfer it into my grill and allow it to cook for 30 to 40 minutes on 180 degree. So I'm going to put it right now, and after like 5 minutes I will keep on giving it turn so the other side of the plantain will cook. Altogether my plantain did cook for about 40 minutes. So at this moment I'm going to start with my red snapper fish as my bole is ready. So I'm going to start by giving my red snapper fish a very deep nice cut. The fish is already washed and I use my kimchi towel to dab to make sure I dry off any excess water on it. So I'm also going to give it another deep cut and I'm going to flip it to the other side and give it a nice cut. The reason for the cut is to make sure that all the ingredients I'm going to be using to spicing up the fish penetrate right inside to give it that nice flavor. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to be using to marinate the fish. I'm using half chicken bouillon powder. I'm using just half a teaspoon table salt, and I'm also going to be using half a teaspoon white pepper. So I'm just going to mix it together and use it to sprinkle on the fish and make sure I use my hands to massage it properly right inside the deep holes of the fish. So you want to make sure you use your hands to massage it generously so all those nice spice flavor will penetrate right inside the fish. So when I'm done with this process, I'm going to get my cling film and use it to wrap the fish and set it aside and leave it to marinate for about 30 minutes to an hour. So after 1 hour, I'm going to get my pan and put in my vegetable oil that I'm going to be using to fry my red snapper fish. But if you don't like frying, you can go for grilling or you can bake your fish if you like. Today I'm going to be frying my fish. So when the oil is hot, I'm just going to throw in onion and some fresh thyme to give the oil that nice flavor, so the onion and the thyme will infuse inside the oil. And I'm going to be adding the fish and allow it to fry until it is well cooked and dry. The reason for the onion and the thyme is to infuse inside the oil, so it will also give the fish that nice taste and aroma. So at this moment, I would like to take off the onion as I don't want it to get very burnt in the oil, so my oil won't be having those tiny burnt particles. At this moment, I'm just going to carefully flip the fish to the other part so the other side will also get cooked and dry. And I did fry my fish on a medium heat as I don't want it to be very burnt while it's still not cooked. So that's that for the fish. Now we're going to make the sauce. So I'm using 1 onion, 4 Scotch bonnet pepper known as habanero, 1 red sweet chili pepper, and 3 garlic cloves, 3 and half a ginger. So I'm going to slice it to help my blender, and I'm going to carefully blend it using the pause button because I don't want it to be very smooth. And at this moment, I'm just using just a very little water to blend the sauce, the pepper. Yeah, so I'm going to get another pot and start heating up a little oil to stir fry my spicy habanero pepper. So I'm using a little onion, a pinch of salt, and I'm going to be adding just a little thyme, dried thyme. And right now I'm going to pour in the blended peppers. So at this moment, I'm just going to give it a nice stir, and I'm going to be adding half chicken stock powder, and I'm also going to be adding half a teaspoon curry powder, just a little bit of curry powder, and I'm going to be giving it a nice stir and allow it to cook for just 3 to 5 minutes. And that's our sauce ready there. If you're not okay with spicy sauce, I would advise you reduce the amount of Scotch bonnet pepper that you're going to be using, because this sauce is very, very, very spicy. Very spicy. So guys, this is the end result of our delicious grilled plantain, specially known as Bole, and our delicious red snapper fried fish, and this delicious inviting spicy garlic sauce. Guys, do give this recipe a try and drop a comment. Please, if you enjoy this recipe, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button, click on the bell icon so you'll be notified anytime I post any recipes, and please do give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you very much. Till I see you again on my next video, have a lovely day. Bye.